Okay, check it out. Look at that morning. We're doing some backwater stuff back in North Carolina. Gonna head off the beach this morning, but I just didn't feel right. Had a little bit too much south wind. So instead I opted for the backwater. What's in the backwater? Don't know. It's springtime, so random things can happen in the spring. I know there's been a couple of big bluefish around and an insane amount of them on the offshore tower, you know, on the camera. I've been looking at it every other day. There's been big bluefish there. Try for that. That's kind of a unicorn. It can happen. Like my first backwater trip. Hopefully it's going to be a successful one. Ooh, fish on, guys. Jerkbait fish. Is that a bluefish? I think that's a chopper blue, guys. Something big. I'm covered in no seams. Just throwing a little jerkbait here. I saw a couple big blues tailing. Maybe it's reds. Not a chopper blue. Still a good fish. This might be what I'm seeing tailing out here. Let's look at that one. Nice trout. Nice trout there, huh? Not a bad trout, man. That one definitely goes over 21, 22. Take a quick little measurement here. Yeah, it's probably about 23-ish. 23-inch trout, that's not bad. Nice one. Spring fish can be pretty nice, huh? Let's see if we can find a couple more fish here. Casting on oyster bars, man. Jerkbaits, topwaters, plastics. Whoop. Wasn't a very big fish, but it's good to see there's life. Definitely some activity out here. This area produced a lot of, yeah, I mean, it always produces some trout, but years ago it produced quite a few big bluefish. That's what I was kind of hoping to see here, but I will not turn my nose on anything, really, honestly. So, ooh, what's that? What is that? Oh, is that like a red doing like cartwheels on me there? Because it looked like it. This topwater is made by Nomad. There's one on the jerkbait, one on the topwater. I want to not scare these fish, though, is the problem I'm gonna have here, because he pulled me into him. Let's see if this is gonna be a good spring morning here. What? That's another trout, guys. Right? Is that a trout? Wow. Some very nice fish. Easy, buddy. You almost unhooked yourself for me here. It's definitely one of my goals for the year is to get a lot better at this topwater stuff. That's what I definitely want to do. Not gonna hurt you. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that one. Good spring fish. This one's another like 22, 23. Some hard baits catching some good quality trout, man. One on topwater, one on a jerkbait. Both of those fish were 22 inches plus, so it's not bad. Do have some mud crabs and sand fleas in case we stop catching fish on artificial, but we'll see. I would keep a couple smaller trout. I don't want to keep those larger ones. All right. One for the breadcrumbs. All right. This one for the breadcrumbs, I guess. I'll keep this one. Gotta be 14. That's a 17. Yeah, we'll keep a couple. I don't want to keep too many. They don't freeze very well, in my opinion. I want to bleed these fish out. That's always a good idea, too. Gonna throw some topwater along these rocks. It seems like most of these fish I'm catching are concentrated, I'd say, between 2 and 4 feet of water. It's tough to tell if they're schools. Got to try a couple different things, you know. I don't want to just sit on that trout spot. Maybe pick 1 or 2 more. I really want to just, you know, tide is important, weather is important, and I want to just maximize my fishing time in a good tidal period. So hopefully we can catch a couple more fish. Based on what I'm seeing, I'm sure I can catch a couple more trout everywhere. I don't know about sheep's head just yet. I don't know if I want to even commit to that idea based on what I'm seeing. So let's still work the jerkbaits and topwater, maybe some soft plastics until that wind kicks up. It's supposed to really go cook southwest today, so let's manage this one properly, and then we could probably have a couple more good fish. Yeah, this topwater here, this one's made by Nomad. It's a great little topwater. Hear that rattle? A lot of flash to it. It's a good one. I think we're gonna start throwing the jerkbait again here in a second. Ooh, we got one. Let's see what this is. Jerkbait fish again. That's another trout probably. You gotta be kidding me. Spring has sprung. That is a very early season Spanish mackerel, I guess. I mean, not that early, but that's kind of unusual. Not that unusual, but it's a Spanish mackerel. All right, I'm gonna put this guy back though. Early, and not in a really Spanish mackerel-y spot, you know. Whatever. I've seen weirder things happen. Not much else. One Spanish mackerel, and the rest has been quiet so far. Take this off. Thank you for serving properly. If you can find it, I'll put a link in the video's description. I think this was made by Daiwa quite a while back. Decent little small jerkbait. And I think we got to change our strategy now, to some degree, since we got much deeper water. So back over there, we're fishing like 3 to 5. Here we've got like 8 to 10 foot shelves, marking fish on a lot of these ledges, which could be sheep's head and black drum, honestly. But whatever profiles I was using earlier, definitely not getting in their strike zone. We should probably dunk a couple of our crabs here. I really think that would be the wise move. Got kind of quiet on the artificial lure front, so I'm gonna switch this up for a second. I'm gonna try a little bit of mud crabs. See what kind of bite we can get. I see life on the bottom that could be drum. I don't know. Could be those speckled trout just sitting deep for this part of the tide. But let's give this a try, see if anything good bites. I had a pack of dolphins just come up and, you know, pretty much annihilate anything surface related. It's a toadfish. Oh no. Thought I had a toadfish for sure there. Be a lot of black drum around now. This could be a red. All right, that's good. We always have puppy drum in our marshes and stuff. That's a good size one. It's got a cool little hump, and I've got lots of little biting flies attacking me. Okay, buddy. Good on meat. Okay, that's not too bad. Reds were definitely missing in the equation. I think with a couple red drum, that could have been a really, really good day, but otherwise, not a bad start to my spring fishing. I went out front once since I got back, way too busy, and I tried some deeper stuff for bigger drum, also no good. So 1 for 3 since returning, so at least I found something. I don't do much of this stuff, so it's probably really good if I knew what I was doing. Yeah, Topwater and Jerkbaits. Let me show you this jerkbait. Gosh, I can't even remember. Maybe it was a bargain bin one. See that lip? Yeah, I think Daiwa used to make these, but it definitely makes wiggles real tight when you twitch it like that. And yeah, that one hit on the paws. Spanish mackerel also hit that one. Not sure if I could find them. They remind me of like Yozuris, I guess, but a little more the casting type. They're not quite maybe this thing dives like 4 feet, honestly. That's about it. So 2 on that, 2 on the Topwater, black drum on mud crab. I think tomorrow what I want to do though is to come with live baits and do this again. There's plenty of like sand perch and small croakers around now. I think if we stick them on floats or something like that, we might be able to get a couple good bites, and also let me, get an idea really what's around. But other than that, if you guys like the video, here's your shakedown. Please leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comments. You could also put on notifications if you like the videos. I've also been posting up videos that are not quite as heavily YouTube edited on my Patreon page. People ask where I live all the time. I live in North Carolina, around the Wilmington area. So that's kind of where most of my fishing takes place, but I do travel a lot. Okay, let me throw a couple lures and see what else we could find here, and probably call it a day after that. So thank you guys for watching.